Now we're doing problem number 12b from the Ceafe exam. We have 18 minus 5x equals negative 3 times x minus 2. The first step is going to be to remove the parentheses. You can't just remove them. You're going to have to distribute the negative 3 times the x and the negative 3 times the negative 2. So I'll keep the equal sign and I'm going to keep the 18 minus 5x. I'm just going to distribute this negative 3 times x. The signs are different, so it's negative 3x. And then a negative 3 times a negative 2, the signs are the same, so that's going to be a positive 6. Remember, when the signs are the same, it's positive. When the signs are different, it's negative. It's the rules for multiplication and division. Now, my goal is to get x on one side and the numbers on the other. It doesn't really matter which side I bring the x's to and which side I bring the numbers to. In the end, I'll probably bring the x's to the right-hand side because I have negative 3x and a negative 5x. So I can make this negative 5x. I'll just add 5x to both sides. And then here I have a positive 6. If I'm bringing the x's here, I'm going to have to bring the numbers to the left-hand side. I'll subtract 6 from both sides. And now when I solve that, I got 18 minus 6. That's giving me 12. And then here we have a negative 3x and a positive 5x. The signs are different, so we're going to subtract and keep the sign of the larger number. Just keep in mind 5 minus 3 is 2, and then keep the letter exactly the same. Of course, the negative 5x and the positive 5x cancel, and the positive 6 and the negative 6 cancel. So this is what we're going to end up getting. We have a 12 equals 2x. Our final step is to divide by the number in front of the letter. So we're going to divide both sides by a 2, and that's going to give me x equals 6. Now, if you're not sure if you got your answer, or even if you are sure that you got the right answer, you should always substitute just to make sure. So if I have x equals 6, to make sure, I'm going to take that original equation, and wherever I see an x, I will substitute a 6 and make sure that the left-hand side equals the right-hand side. So I'm going to do that very briefly here. We have 18 minus 5 parentheses equals minus 3, and then parentheses minus 2. And now instead of using an x, I'm going to substitute what x equals, which in this case is going to be 6. Plug in a 6 here and a 6 here. I'll do the right-hand side inside the parentheses first. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 times a negative 3 is going to give us a negative 12. So I have a negative 12 on the right-hand side. Now I have a negative 5 times 6. The signs are different, so it's going to give us a negative 30. And 18 minus 30 is a negative 12. Notice that when I substituted a 6, which is what I got as my answer, the left-hand side was equal to the right-hand side, so I know I did it correctly. If you would have substituted one of the other choices, you would have noticed that the left-hand side is going to be equal to a different number. For example, if I would have substituted choice A, which was 10, you'll immediately be able to see that you're going to have two numbers that aren't equal to each other being equal to each other. So then you'll know that you need to go back to the drawing board and rewrite this problem and try and rework it. You could also just solve this problem by doing substitution alone. Go through choice A, B, C, and D. Only one of them is going to work. And anyway, that's number 12B. Thanks for watching.